If you're trying to make money online and it is not working, it's not because you're not talented enough or you're not skilled enough. You're probably just making one or more of these 4 main mistakes. And these mistakes get worse and worse throughout the video, so make sure you watch to make sure you're not doing number 4, because this will fully kill your progress. And if you're making these mistakes, you will never earn consistent money online. Whereas if you fix them, it becomes inevitable and very, very normal to earn this money online. But you're probably thinking, who's this guy telling me how to earn online and what mistakes I might be making? Well, 2 years ago, I was working in construction in a 9-to-5 in the UK, and now I'm living out in Bali. I've traveled over 40 countries in the past 2 years, but more importantly, I earn multi-6 figures every single year through my agency. I've made pretty much every single mistake you can make online. I've tried multiple business models, so I know exactly what these mistakes are because I've made them myself. I've fixed them, and that is where I've been able to build my 25K a month agency, and also now I've helped over 30 people in their 9-to-5 build an online income and travel the world. People like Tom, who are working a 9-to-5 in sales, and now they're living in Bali full time with his online income. So the first mistake people make is shiny object syndrome. So what this is seeing different people earning in different ways online and constantly switching what you're doing. You might start with drop shipping, try that for a month, and then you hear someone makes money through crypto, so you try that for a month, and then you hear someone make money through trading or e-commerce, and you keep switching. And what this does is you never build an actual valuable skill set or learn enough about one model to actually make it work. So the main thing you can do here is find one business model that suits you and works for you and stick with it. People are millionaires in every single service, every single business model. So it's about sticking with it and actually learning and growing something valuable. So what I'd recommend is learning one valuable skill. So this could be email marketing, it could be ads, it could be AI automation, it could be sales. So then you're providing value. You've got one valuable skill. You find one niche to actually sell this skill to. So let's say I did social media marketing. I need to then find businesses or a market that has a problem with this. So I might go to the travel market and realize a lot of them don't have good social media. They don't make money through their social media or generate sales. So I go to these businesses with one offer, and I basically explain, you've got a problem with generating sales and awareness through your social media. I've got a valuable skill of social media. Here is my offer. I take you from lack of awareness and lack of sales to generating predictable sales every single week through my offer. And that is so much more valuable than constantly switching between drop shipping with high startup costs, trading where it's very fluctuating. So that is what I would recommend, and that is mistake number 1 that people make. So the second mistake that most people make when trying to make money online is they sell a vitamin offer, not a painkiller offer. So a vitamin offer is something that's a nice to have, like, yeah, it might help, but there's no urgency around it. Businesses aren't looking to buy it. Whereas a painkiller offer is something where I need to solve this now. If you had a broken arm, you would need to solve it now. You would pay pretty much anything to get it solved. So a vitamin offer in the case that I mentioned before would be, oh, I do social media for any business. Whereas a painkiller offer is, I help health and wellness businesses go from inconsistent leads and inconsistent views on social media to predictable sales every single week through our inbound content system. Can you see how they're different? So one is just selling the process, and one is selling the painful situation and how I can transform you from that painful situation all the way to that dream outcome that you have is generating sales every single week. And you want to sell the transformation, not sell your services. And I made this mistake at the start. I'd say I'd post 5 videos for you every single week. I'd do 2 stories every single week, but people do not care. People care about how you get them there. Like, what is the actual result that you're going to get them? They don't care about the whole process and every single video that you're going to edit, or if you're doing AI automation, they don't care about the coding. They want to see what it does for them. Before we go on to number 4, which is the biggest mistake that I see everyone doing of why people can't earn online, number 3 is simply not marketing enough and not outreaching enough. You might have an unbelievable skill, an unbelievable offer, and you know exactly who to target, But if you don't get that in front of enough people, you're never going to make money online. People will send 10 DMs and say, oh, I've done my work, like that should work. My offer clearly isn't good enough. You should be sending hundreds every single day. You can be posting online to get people interested in your service. You can be doing email outreach, Instagram DMs, LinkedIn DMs. You should be getting in as many conversations as possible with the people with the problem that you can solve. And this isn't pestering them. This is actually helping them. If you genuinely believe that you can help someone with your service, it is in their best interest that you actively reach out to them and help them. And obviously you need to be careful with the messaging. You want to make sure that you're not pitching straight away. You want to find out, do they have that problem? And can you provide a bit of free value up front to build that trust, to build that relationship before you obviously get them onto a sales call? But this is one of the things that people simply don't do enough. And Alex Hormozy talks about it, where he says, you need to do enough numbers that it would be unreasonable for you not to be successful. If you get to the point where you're doing so much outreach that it would be unreasonable that you won't make money online, you will make it. And finally, number 4, which is the biggest single mistake that I see everyone doing trying to earn online, is they try to do it alone. They try and figure out everything alone. The reason I've been able to build a 25K a month agency in less than 2 years is because I've had 4 mentors. I didn't want to work it out alone. I didn't want to work out how to create a painkiller offer, how to do the best outreach, how to do sales. Yes, I could spend hours and days and weeks and months researching all this for myself and see if it works and try and work it out by myself. But literally a month ago, I paid 10K for a mentor because I know it will fast track me. And within a month, I've earned that money back straight away from the value, and I've still got 7 months left of the mentorship. That is what people underestimate, really. Just finding someone that is in the exact position that you want to get to, take their advice, follow their systems, and you will get there. And it's what I've done. My first mentor was doing 10K a month. I got to 10K a month. My second mentor was doing 20K a month. I've got to 20K a month. My third mentor now, my first mentor was a content, but my final mentor now is doing $500,000 a month. And it's why I will get to $500,000 a month, because I'm going to follow exactly what he tells me and build that into my agency. And if you're unsure where to look online because there's so much conflicting information, if you go into the link in the description, I've got a full around hour and 10 minute free training which will take you from beginner either with or without a skill set to start with and help you build a 5 to 10K a month agency. The training is completely free, and I'll also link it to the top here. And I do have a program where I've helped over 30 9-to-5ers who are stuck in their job to actually build an online income and build a life of freedom. People like Johnny, who was working in FIFO, has now signed 3 clients in the first month and really built his income up, and now he lives a life of freedom. People like Jay, who was working in recruitment in his 40s, and now he is living in Portugal, about to fly out to Bali, signed multiple clients now. People like Joe have signed 2 clients in just the last week and earned over $1K in a week. So yeah, if you're interested in that, we also have a link in the description for a call. If you want us to roadmap your specific situation and see how you can go from 0 to earning online, make sure to check that out, and we'll see if we even can help you and if you're a good fit for the program. But yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, make sure you don't make those mistakes, and I'll see you on the next one.